Alright, we're going to be taking on Barbara. Alright, my opponent will go first. She does get a goal right off the bat. Now it's my turn. I get a goal. Alright, now let's go back to Barbara for her next shot. And she gets another goal. Another goal for me as well. But now this is going to become a little tougher because the goal is a little bit smaller. Another goal for Barbara. And I get another goal once again. Oh, Barbara's going to barely get that goal. See if I can keep my streak going. Yes, I will. And now we're on to the golden ball here, where points are doubled. But the goal is extremely small here. Ha ha! You missed! Okay. Now it all comes down to this. Let's see if I can get it. Oh! Almost! I was so close. So now we're going into extra rounds right here. We gotta keep going here until one of us breaks the tie. Alright. This is where we really gotta try to focus. Oh, Barbara's back to that very small goal here. Oh boy, she got it. Well, let's see what I can do about this one. Oh! I missed! So Barbara wins. Oh well, I tried. It just wasn't going to be all that easy right here, trying to deal with a very small goal. But like people say, you just can't win them all. Okay. But anyways, now that's done, let's move on to another sport, as I'm going to take off the leg strap accessory now. Alright, now we're going to play some badminton. Alright, put the computer on strong again. Alright, taking on Yoko. So let's see how this goes. Alright, gotta get 5 points to win. Good start right there. This is one love. Okay, 2 love. Yeah, baby. 3 love. Nice. 4 love. Alright, anyways, match point. And we got it! That win is all mine. Okay. So anyways, that's it for badminton. We got a couple more sports to play in this segment. So anyways, now we're going to play some golf. Alright, we're going to do 9 holes. And we'll just do random. Alright, hole number 7 is where we're starting off first. And we're starting off with 6 miles per hour on the wind. I was a little bit hard there, but I think it may still be fine. Yes, it will. Just barely staying on the fairway. Alright, let's see how the next shot plays out from here.
Nice shot.
Oh, come on, slow it down! Okay, that's fair. So we're in the rough right here, but at least it's better than that water hazard. Alright, now we're on the green. Oh shoot! That was too much power there. I kind of messed that up there. Oh, how did that not go in? Unbelievable. Again I missed! What the heck? God, I'm already having some early troubles here. Come on! This is getting ridiculous. Alright, it's about time it goes in the hole right there, but we're already off to a bad start as we got 4 over par on that first hole. That's a shame. Alright, so looks like we're going to hole 2 now.
Nice shot.
Oh boy. I may not like this at all. Oh! We're in the water. Son of a biscuit. I can't believe I overswung that right there a little bit off the tee. So another not so good hole right there as we end up getting a bogey. So now I'm at 5 over par right here, which is not good at all. We're on hole 3 next, and got 6 miles per hour on the wind here.
Nice shot.
Alright, good shot right there onto the fairway. Oh boy, that's going right through the tree. Now I'm in the rough. Ah, now we're in the bunker.
Nice.
Okay, at least we got close to the hole right there. I didn't even swing it that hard, game. Come on. And that's another bogey. God, I'm doing terrible out there. Alright, so we are going to hole number 12 now. But at least we are on a hole now where we can try to go for a shortcut, and it is possible that we can do it since the wind is not even that strong. So I'm going to go for that and hope for the best. Oh no! Dang it, that's out of bounds. Because the wind was going a little bit downward right here, that kind of attempt right here at the shortcut was actually harder than I thought it was gonna be. Oh well. So I don't really have any choice but to just play it safe now.
Nice shot.
It's in the rough. Oh well. Let's see how the next shot goes from here. So we're a little bit close to the green right here. So let's see if we can chip this on there pretty well from here. It wasn't all that bad. But it's still not going to help right here with us getting another poor score on this hole due to the fact that we got an out bounce on our first shot. And how did that not go in? Son of a god. Now it's a triple bogey. God, our score it just keeps getting worse and worse right now. This is not helping. Alright, so the next hole we're going to is hole 11. Alright. 6 miles per hour on the wind for this hole.
Nice shot. Nice one.
Okay, so we are on the green. But let's see if we can have a possible chance for birdie. It wasn't all that bad right here. At least it was close. Alright, there we go.
Nice par.
That is a much better result right here for this hole, as we do get a par. Alright, next up we are going to hole number 1. Alright, no wind this time.
Nice shot.
And that's a very good shot right there onto the fairway. Alright, onto the green right there.
Nice on.
Alright, can we get a birdie this time? Let's see. That we can!
Nice green.
At least it does help out a little bit right here toward my score, but not by much. We're currently sitting at 8 over par. Next hole we're going to is hole number 9. And we have 11 miles per hour on the wind.
Nice shot.
Alright, so we are on the fairway. I'm going to aim this way right here and hope that we can get our ball at a good spot on the fairway on this shot. Let's go about this much power. That actually worked out pretty nicely for me there. Okay. We use the 5-iron here.
Nice shot. Nice one.
Alright. Let's got a good shot right there on the green as we are going for a birdie. Oh! Almost in the hole. If only I would have aimed a little bit more to the right, maybe I could have had it. I didn't even swing that hard right there. Are you serious? Again, I didn't even swing it that hard. Come on. And that's a double bogey right here on this hole. That's going to put my score to 10 over par. Yeah, this is really not going well right here for what I was hoping for. Alright, hole 6 is where we're going now. Alright, 9 miles per hour on the wind right here. a whole lot of the sports that I've been playing while trying out the Joy-Con 2 controllers on this game for the first time have really been nice, but I'm not really having any good thoughts with them on golf so far. I really got to try to get better with them. It's going right in that tree. Alright, we are going to get in the hole right there for a par. Alright, so we're on to the last hole, and we're going to end it off at hole number 8. Alright, no wind right here on this last hole.
Nice shot.
It's not that bad. We are sitting on the edge of the green. But it's going to be a little bit of a long putt for a birdie. Let's see what we can do about this. And it wasn't enough power. That was the best I could really do there. I did not even swing it that hard, game. You gotta be kidding me. This is basically the biggest problem that I do have right now in golf while playing this with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Even if I try playing it softly, it somehow makes me have bigger power right there, even though I'm not trying to do that. So, unfortunately, we ended up with a score of 11 over par. That was all because of me missing quite a bit of putts early on right there. I shouldn't really complain all that much. It's like I said, it was only my first time trying it out with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Wasn't expecting everything to be perfect right away with them on here, but it's alright. Alright, anyways, we're now going to go ahead and finish off this segment with some basketball. So, first up we're going to do some games at the 3-point challenge, and then we'll finish it off with a 2-on-2 game afterwards. I have a very good record of 29 on this one. I'd like to try to get a perfect on this one these days. But will today be the day? We'll have to find out. Oh, darn it. I missed it. Alright, very good. Ah, good shot there. And that was a good first game right there, so we ended up getting 24. Alright, let's play it again. That's a very good start. looking good out there. Nice. 27 that time. That is very good. Okay. Let's keep it going. Oh! How did that not go in? That was bull crap. Oh, come on! That was the exact same thing of what happened right here. Like that other bonus ball that I threw. Okay, there we go. Alright, 24 for that one.
Finish.
Still not a bad score out there that we got right there, nonetheless. Alright, we're going to do this a couple more times. Alright! Nice one. Ah, jeez. How'd I miss? And we get 27 for that one. I say we're getting some very good scores right now on this. But anyways, let's go one more time. Alright, so far so good. Oh, come on! How in the world did I miss? And we get 29 right there for our last game. So that was very impressive right there. I literally ended up tying my record right there, but if only I wouldn't have missed that one shot, I could have gotten a perfect game. Oh well. It's not going to quite happen this time around, but hopefully I'll do it some other day. Alright. So I have played for an hour straight right now, but I'm not quite ready for a break right here because we got the 2-on-2 game of basketball left to play right here in the segment to wrap things up. And let's put the computers on strong. Alright, Michael's my teammate, and we're facing against Ren and Ian. Alright, first 12 points Ren's, and here we go. Ah! Our opponent's already blocked it right away. Son of a gun. Alright, good steal there. Oh, thank you. And we're going to make the shot for 2 points. I got a good steal out of that. Alright, let's try to go for 3 this time. Nope, not quite. Oh, got a good block right there. I'll take that. Ah, dang it. Our opponents ended up getting the ball there. I got a good steal. Oh no! Our opponents blocked that shot. Oh, he made that shot right there for 2 points, so we're all tied up 2-2. I'll try to go for 3. Nope, I missed. Oh man, he made that shot for 2 points. Now our opponents are in the lead 2-4. Alright, see what I can do with this 3-pointer. Oh man, so close. Okay, at least we got a good steal there. No! Come on! Will you quit blocking the